Okay guys, so today we're going to be comparing these four types of tyre gels, well, gels and sprays. Admittedly, this one here is actually a silicone spray, but it can be used as a lubricant. It also makes tyres shiny, plastic shiny. This is a good little spray, this. So this one will cost you £4.59 at Euro Car Parts. Next one we've got is this tyre and trim gel from Chemical Guys, which I got from a detailing shop for £16.60. It's on their website at the moment. And this Simoniz, however you pronounce it, this back to black tyre and trim spray, I actually got this from Costco. At the moment it's on offer, so you can actually get 3 of these, the packets for 3. It's quite difficult to show you in this picture, but for 3 of them it only cost £6. It's only £2 per bottle. And lastly we've got the Meguiars Hot Shine, which I got from Halfords, which was £14.99. So we're gonna try these on 4 tyres on the van. We'll give it a day and then we'll see how they look after that. So let's go. Right, so first up on the offside rear tyre, we're going to use the Chemical Guys stuff. Now it does say shake it, clean the surface and use an applicator pad and apply it. But I know this is one of the hardest things to apply because it is a gel. So I've learned, get yourself like something you can throw away afterwards, like a little plastic cup and a brush. Okay, and that's how we're going to do it. So we're going to pour the gel in here, squeeze it out. I have cleaned the van so the wheels and the tyres are clean. Alright, I probably didn't need as much as that because I'm only doing one wheel, I forgot. But anyway, so we're going to gel it all up. Okay, now we're going to apply it. It is really thick. So, oh, actually, I did use quite a lot of that. I will give you a word of warning because I have used this before. So I've got it on the tyres because it's quite difficult to put on. If you've got a new driveway or you have like a resin driveway or a bright coloured driveway, when this gel gets on the floor, it is a right pain in the arse to get off. Well, you're probably not going to get it off, so you are going to have a stain on your driveway if this goes onto the floor for quite a long time. I learnt that myself, even though it was on my parents' driveway, they were still pretty pissed off at me. So, just a word of warning when you use it. It's also quite difficult to apply this without getting it on the tyre, like I have there, but oh well, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so that is that applied to this tyre. So the downside to using the gel, if you're going to keep the cup and leave the brush in it, it's fine, but most people are probably going to throw the cup away and then your brush is now knackered to only use for this because it's covered in gel and the gel is quite hard to get off. Right, okay, so let's move on to the next tyre. Okay, so next up we've got the Simoniz on the offside front. I'm sorry if I can't pronounce this correctly. Simoniz, I think that's correct. Okay, and it literally, all it says is make sure the tyre's clean and spray from 10 to 15 centimeters using a sweeping motion to create an even finish. For deeper gloss finish, apply several lock coats. So basically, we're just going to spray it. Okay, give it a good shake. Much easier to apply. This actually does smell quite similar to the silicone spray. I'm giving up with the sweeping, I'm just caping it on there now. Loads of layers. It's quite toxic to be fair. But alright, so that's that tyre done. Let's move on to the next one. So next up on the near side front, we're going to use the silicone spray. Again, this is quite easy to apply, it's just a spray. This doesn't smell as bad as the other one, it smells actually a little bit nicer. Okay, so I think that one was the quickest to apply. So that's that tie done. Let's move on to the last one. Lastly, on the near side rear wheel, we're going to use the Meguiars Hot Shine, and this has got a child resistant nozzle on this one. Very fancy. We've got to push that down and twist it. Although it has two, you can spray it out like that, and I believe you can then spray it out smaller like that. So let's go. So that one comes out like a straight jet, and then the other one, twist it, comes out a bit more sprayed, but it actually looks pretty much the same. This one doesn't actually have a smell. Okay, so that's all 4 tyres on the van gelled up and sprayed. So the date today is the 12th of April at 12:43, and then we're going to come back tomorrow and we're going to see what one still looks shiny. So we'll see then. Right, so it's now the next day. It is now 3:20 the next day, so the 13th of April. And this is the result. In last place is going to be this one, the silicone spray. The tyre still looks clean, but it's not shiny anymore, as you can see. In third place we've got the Meguiars Hot Shine. As you can see, the tyre is still quite shiny. This van's probably done about 20 miles, been to a couple of places, but it's still done pretty well actually. So it's come third, but that doesn't mean it's necessarily bad, it's just come third in this test. In second place I'm going to give it to the Simoniz Back to Black Tyre and Trim. So it has finished second, but that doesn't mean it's bad, it is still nice and shiny. Said even though it has done about 20 miles. So yeah, that's come second. And our winner by a long way is the Chemical Guys Tyre and Trim Gel. I mean, it's clearly won. It is still super shiny, it is well glossy. So yeah, that has actually won in the shininess test. Okay, so the final verdict. Definitely in last place, and I would not recommend as a tyre shine, is the silicone spray. In third place was the Hot Shine. Now, for a proper tyre shine, even though it cost £15, I thought it was pretty poor in comparison to the others. So that's not done too well there, the Meguiars. In second place was the Simoniz one. Again, I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly. Apologise if I'm not, but that definitely comes second for me. And in first place, it was clearly the best. It was the most shiny. It made the tyre look brand new. And that is the Chemical Guys Tyre and Trim Gel. However, I would probably, so I did the one tyre on the van, and I've used this twice before. So I've done 9 tyres with this, and I've used just under half the bottle of it. It also has its problems. You also need to have a brush, and you need something to pour your gel into. So this is a bit of a hassle, and it costs £16. It may cost a little bit more, a little bit less, depending on where you go. So for me, I would personally say that my winner is actually the Simoniz one, because you haven't got to mess around to try and use it. It sprays straight on, and at the moment this costs £2 for the tin. Alright, at Costco you have to buy 3 tins of it, so it is £6, but it's going to last you a lot longer than this. So I would personally recommend this, unless you're a detailer. Not saying I am, but I'm going to presume that that's the one you're going to use. But for, again, most people, this is the one to buy. This is the best one, but it costs the most, but this one is perfect for what it does at £2 a bottle. That is my winner. So, hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.